Nice.
Hello everybody. We're back to continue with Honkai Star Rail. Let's see, we're still in the past, following Finon on his journey in the past. I mean, we saw his village, so I don't know what else we'll see, but let's keep going. It's not really what I expected.
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other. True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantan shall oversee this duel. You need only place your offerings upon their scales. Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Is this how you plan to test our convictions? Well,
is it?
Looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Walk away, and I'll spare your life. Otherwise,
I mean, obviously that didn't happen.
I'll give you a warrior's death.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this.
Alright, so, what kind of fight are they gonna have?
I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some greater political game.
I mean, it feels like you were, a little bit,
Every hero
especially at this
was once
point.
a child, and every child must grow.
That's so. I don't even know why I'm standing here right now.
Look at me. Just a common soldier. If it weren't a contest of swords, Lady Goldweaver would have taken the fight herself. When it comes to dying for the Holy City, how could I ever measure up to her?
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing, but rather in the choice you make?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
Probably.
Every Chrysocer is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Kremnos are both a part of the prophecy. What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning. So, listen to your heart. We wish only to hear your answer.
Okay then.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me.
So,
Doesn't
what's the
matter what
question?
the result is. I'll give it everything I have.
Spoken like a Chrysocer. Now go, Finon. Your journey has only just begun.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together. Now that's what I like to
Still
hear.
don't know who I'm supposed to be standing in for.
Still, on the topic of the Temple of the Three Fates,
Is the person I'm
Here we
standing
are.
in for even real?
at the Temple of the Time Titan. And I don't even know how Cyrene's studies are progressing. We haven't really had much contact since I set out.
Wait, I thought she was supposed to have died in the attack on the
Still,
village, wasn't
I hope
she?
she's doing well.
I am so
Anyway,
confused
let's go,
about
comrade.
the history of
It's not
events
every
at the
day you
moment.
get a chance to see Talantan's scales of justice.
I guess it'll become clear as we go on.
What's going on? Did he just say Cyrene's studying here? But how is that possible? Wasn't she?
Oh, okay, so it's not just me. It's not just me.
Of course, Lycus disappears right when I need answers. Forget it. I need to catch up with Finon first.
Amazing. Talantan may have fallen, but their scales remain true to their purpose.
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of weight.
Well, what are you weighing?
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement.
What, the word wait is a crooked
As we're in
word?
foreign lands, I'll indulge you. The signet of Kremnos, The crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
A ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager.
You're
What's the
seeing
story
what
behind
has
this
more
little treasure?
weight.
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you? Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a nobody like you.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
Wait, am I weighing myself?
Now this is a tough one. What can I possibly offer against a ring that signifies so much? Well, comrade, what does your gut tell you?
I don't know. How about the card?
Looks like we really are on the same wavelength. In the end, there's only one thing I can trust. The deliverer that appeared in my life on that day. How ironic. I can't even look at this card properly, much less follow where it leads. Just thinking about how my village was swallowed by the black tide makes my hands shake. The flames, the screams, my utter failure to protect anyone. Speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly enough. Addis Elysiae was just a small village. Its loss barely a scar on Amphorius' face. But here and now, my heart says something else. This card. It's everything I have left. Nothing weighs heavier.
To you,
Perhaps
at least.
that itself is the answer.
Look, Finan.
It's so nice to see you all again. Lady Trinan, Finan, and... hello. Seeing you here sure is a sweet surprise.
Wait, is the cyclical
Why so
nature of
surprised?
the world
Could it
more,
be-
even more literal than I
Did you
thought?
miss
But
me?
no, that can't be, because the last, unless I was thinking that it might be the same people living their lives over and over again, but that's not right, because we saw that who the Titans were before they became the Titans this time, and it's not who's coming in them this time, so that can't be it. Are there only so many cycles? Is there like only 2 or 3 groups of cycles
I
that
was
just keep
supposed to
going
leave
around
with
and
the
around?
priests, but then I heard Lady Maiden
I
was
don't
with
know.
a white-haired young man. I figured it had to be you, so I snuck back here.
That's Cyrene for you. Unfortunately, this isn't a good time for reminiscing. That Kremnoan over there,
Still playing house, boy?
you get the idea.
Quite the hothead. You know, you two just might get along. Don't worry. You already know what the answer is, don't you? If that's your choice, I am with you. I am with you because I remember it all too. The fields of Aedis Elysiae, those red leaves, that little swing of mine beneath the tree where I dreamed the sweetest dreams. And those dear fairies in the Membrance Maze. It hurts so much knowing they're gone forever. The pain speaks for itself. Our hometown may have been just a tiny village, but to us, it was the whole world. But that's not enough, Finan. Not nearly enough. Even though hatred can help people grow and turn a boy into an unbreakable warrior, what you need now is victory. You can't just stack the scales with your past suffering.
Then what about hope for the future?
You have to throw the weight of your future.
Did I
onto
call it
them
or
as
did I call
well.
it?
The future? What do you mean?
Maybe that was a bit too cryptic for you, but it's actually really simple. Why not have our mutual friend here stand on the scales with the deliverer? How about it? Can you help us? Of course. After all, you're what we aspire to.
What?
Let's try that. The fate of Akuma hangs on this duel. I must claim victory. For their sake, I will stake everything I have. Stand with me, comrade, and we shall become heroes. Let's. Together we'll prove that what weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
Am I changing history?
Talantin, the fair, the just, they of unassailable integrity. The challengers have made their choices. In the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates, lower your scales, weigh destiny, and reveal unto us your verdict.
Your offering is a card?
Yes, a flimsy little card. That is my choice. Just know that it's called the Deliverer.
Interesting. Very well. If you can beat me with this card, then that's what I'll call you from now on.
No, so... Well, I mean, he has a card, but you have a ring, so are you really in any position to judge at that moment? I guess that's why he ever only called him that.
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome. It appears the convictions of both sides are equally matched.
This is suffocating. Like the whole world's weight is on my shoulders. But I believe what my heart tells me.
Finally decided?
Hear thee, children of humanity. I shall pronounce judgment. For the difference is now clear. The one whose offering weighs more than the fate of the world is... one from Ides Elysiae, the nameless hero.
I thought it might have changed to be the other way around.
However, heed this. The true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales. Hope itself.
What's that supposed to mean?
All you need is hope?
I think the Titan means
I
that
guess
it's
is what
not
that's supposed to
anyone's
mean.
Personal convictions that outweigh the fate of the world. It's about a wish, one which we all share. You, me, everyone here. What tipped the scales wasn't Finan's conviction alone, but the collective hopes carried by this oracle card. Humanity's desperate call for a deliverer.
Yes, even you and your people, Kremnoan.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies. Such weak idealism will only get you skewered on our spears.
And doing that will get you all killed by the giant swarm of zombie things that are gonna kill you.
To be the deliverer from the card anyway. I'm a soldier. And if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. I'll fight to my last breath. And on this, I know that we're the same. That's all a hero really is. Someone with that kind of conviction. And the deliverer? Just a sum of all those heroes.
A brilliant explanation. Just as prophesied, on this day, the final two heroes shall join the flame chase journey.
I should have known from the start. They all say Lady Goldweaver is quite brazen, but you're the first to even imagine that prophecies could persuade a Kremnos warrior.
Oh,
Well,
I have 1,000 ways to
she's
tame
lived for a long
lion.
time, so she knows a
But
lot.
this lion didn't come here for bloodshed, did he?
The Kremnoans far outmatch Occam's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul. That's no accident, is it?
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would show mercy?
I mean, it sounds like that's exactly what you
Forces
did.
are equally renowned for their iron discipline. And so, we can only assume that this is on your orders.
Perhaps Akama isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power more clearly than those elders.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning, what finer way to celebrate this fortuitous encounter than a feast? Follow me, brave Outlanders. Heroes of this world are as countless as the stars. And at this moment, we find ourselves gathered here by the light of the flames of the long night. History shall remember this moment. The prophesied Chrysos heirs now stand assembled, heralding a new dawn for Amphorius.
You must see now how different this is from the flame-chased journey you traveled.
Yes, I do. Explain. Answer that last one.
Who? Perhaps the role is not that of a person who really existed. Notice how only two particular individuals seem aware of your presence.
He's right, yeah. No one else even noticed that I was on the scales. Only Phynon and, Cyrene noticed I was there. No one else even acknowledged me.
Patience. We're approaching the final act. These are, as I mentioned, his first memories. They are of particular importance for the imminent Era Nova. Such as this very moment, as the prophesized demigods gather with Talentum as witness. This is a moment calculated by the gods. What comes after is no different from that which you already know. Some join, others leave, while flame chasers bear their faint light forward through the long night.
Okay.
Come.
So we're moving on to the next act now?
After 13 heartbeats, our heroes will be ferried to the final scene.
They say that the heroes of this world should be as countless as the stars.
That would be a lot of people.
We're the only ones left standing. So, in the end, the black tide still swallowed everything.
Wait, that moon thing she has.
The West stands protected by mighty Scrumnoans. It will hold for the time being. Professor Anexa deployed wards in the north and east before. Their effectiveness is untested, but I believe in him. And Akama. We needn't fear for Aglaya. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of romance weave an impenetrable shield, and the people answer her call, rallying to the city's defense. Let's move. Cavalry has given their core flame. We must... for Amphorius.
That only leaves 3 hours.
So... this is the last time we'll see her.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysos heir. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius' wishes be so cruel?
I don't think the planet's wishing for
We
it.
made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
Again, because the world sucks and bad things happen for no good reason.
I don't know. We haven't had any other choice, except to move forward. Not for a long time now. Even if we only see the long, long night ahead, I still believe that through it, we'll find the dawn on the other side. Beyond these flames, a new sun will someday rise. So, to the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll return all the core flames to the Vortex. Then
Oh,
put this
she's
world's
supposed to
fate
take
to its final rest.
she's supposed to take the authority of time?
After which, we shall all face oblivion, or embark on one final, grand journey.
Alright, on to Act 3. Act 2 was much shorter than the first one.
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, Orynyx.
It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
The Black Tide has reached Akama. Amphorius does not have much time left. It is time for the Era Nova.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of time. Ride the river of time. It will guard your passage to the vortex of Genesis. Step through.
So does she become the Flame Reaver?
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice.
No, that doesn't make
As
sense.
Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves for this world. Now, it's our turn. We can't let everyone's sacrifices be in vain.
I don't need another pep talk, Finan. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village, haven't we?
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised, and burn away every last shadow in this world.
And then rise as the first light of a new world.
Light calendar 4931, the third week of the month of Evernight.
Okay, telling me a date with made-up numbers doesn't mean anything to me.
End of the flame chase, and the end of all things. The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please accept the invitation to step across the threshold. And behold, beyond this gate lies the new world that our heroes sought through their trials, as well as the terminus that the owner of these long memories has been hurtling towards their entire life. Perhaps you'll find it all too familiar. Then you'll understand how the mortal called Finan shouldered the world's weight. How that same burden crushed him, proving that the so-called Deliverer is nothing more than Amphorius's own delusion. A pitiful fantasy that it could defy fate's decree.
Can I punch you yet?
Please,
Like, really?
The answers you seek lie in these non-existent times.
Alright, I guess.
The vortex.
Alright, we're
of
back
Genesis.
here.
So it is here. But just what is this?
Life's but a walking shadow,
Wow, you're quoting, oh god, a Shakespeare play. What Shakespeare play is this again?
upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Does that mean Shakespeare actually exists in this universe?
The vortex of Genesis, where the world begins and ends. What stage could be more befitting of our final act? Come, I beseech you onward, buoyed by your surging curiosity.
Why are none of the things lit up?
As an unattainable existence that has dwelled within his heart, beyond his reach, you have accompanied him through the march of years uncounted. You naturally have the right to view the river of time in its fullness, and to witness what he welcomed upon his arrival here. Every absurd and tragic ending. Now,
So wait, am I just, like, standing in for his dream for the future or something?
When the Aranova comes,
Oh wait, are they all right here? What?
Come on, Snowy. Make the
Whoa. If I go backwards, will that go back out? No. Alright. Let's see this.
None of that matters now. This brutal flame chase journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in.
This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
indeed, in his memories, such a scene replays over and over. Though the details may differ, this remains ever the same. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
Yeah, that was the end of the prophecy.
A total of 33,550,335 times.
Holy crap. That's how many... Oh my... Oh jeez.
Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, the never-ending cycle.
I mean, okay, explain it to me exactly. I mean, I got my ideas, but explain it to me exactly.
Just putting it in terms that might be easier for you to understand. Seeing is believing. Why not let your own two eyes uncover the truth?
Why not just tell me? Like, seriously.
Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character you play, and witness the ultimate nature of the Chrysos heirs, flame chase journey, and the cycles of Amphorius. Please,
okay.
Take your time. Look around as much as
So I can
you
just go
wish.
talk to him for the final memory, but I want to see all this stuff. You know, I want to see exactly what's going on here. Wait, number 134?
Not a single soul to be seen. So this is how the vortex looks at the end of days. Looks like I've got company after all. But since you've made it here, so in the end you succeeded, Executioner.
Who? Executioner? Wait, whoa, we just jumped a lot of numbers there.
Castros,
and shall never again walk the world of the living. What you see is the surging of the river of souls, brought on by the countless dead feeding it in these dark times. They cry out. Though dead, they'll converge into a torrent and guard the vortex to see the Era Nova fulfilled.
I will take all the wishes of the departed with me. Please, everyone, fight with me to the very last.
I hear them. The dead hail you. They're prepared. Go on, Deliverer. We'll keep that executioner in our shadows. The path before you leads to light and eternal flames.
Okay, this is number... Holy crap, 10,348,765. Jeez. Oh, now we're going backwards? This is 7,753,021.
There's water everywhere. This
So
place
someone
is
else was
always
here
all
with
wet
him
and
at the
sticky.
end every time?
Even my tail's
Or
getting
in the
heavy.
one case where he was alone? Well, the executioner was the other one, I guess, at that point.
Plus that burnt smell. And that sizzling noise. Ah, yikes. Nobody from Dolos could stand this.
So you feel it too, huh?
Go on then. I'll handle the filth. Do what you need to do.
Let me fight with you. Better odds with two.
Hey, remember what the seamstress said? You know what really matters.
Yeah, I'll leave it to you then.
Wow, someone's not shy. Just so you know, I'm not in the business of making losing deals. I'll distract that executioner. You go turn the world's biggest lie into truth. Let me become the first wind of your new world.
Okay. And oh, now we're only 2,691. Who is it this time? Ah, him.
Just shut up and get out of here!
Are you crazy, Mighty? Immortal or not, even if you're the demigod of strife.
Oh, I'm still no match for them.
No,
I
know
guess you're
you
not.
can. I just wanted to request that you witness the Era Nova with me. Together. Let's prove that we're enough to transcend the prophesized fate.
Could it be that now, at the critical juncture, our mighty deliverer is chickening out, scared of a stupid prophecy? I'll transcend the prophesized fate. All right. But I've got a better way. As the son of Gorgo, I'll prove myself with one last grand victory. Just like when I ripped out the old king's heart.
So, saying you're your father's kid to going to talking about how you killed your father in the same sentence. Like, wow.
If the black tide creatures block out the sun, then we Kremnoans will fight in the shade. And when I'm done with that executioner, we'll raise our cups where the west winds end.
Ooh, going way further up there. To 823,156. And this time we have... Oh. Wait, is it just her spirit?
Are you scared? As brave as lions. Stay close, little Ika. What? No, not you two.
And this one, only her spirit was here?
I see. won't squander your kindness, your hopes. So please, keep this bit of sky standing for me. Well, now there's one last thing I need to do before the Era Nova. Come, Executioner. Let this patch of clear sky show me where to strike.
Oh boy. Okay, this is... Wait, this one's near the end, isn't it? 33,550,334.
All shall bid farewell to one.
And this one, she actually made it to the end.
Person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate.
So even the future revealed by the Titans may not come to pass.
The Era Nova. This unrivaled masterpiece. I have no regrets now that I may entrust it to my most trusted apprentice.
Are you saying?
Fate is ever unassailable. The golden threads tell me the black tide rushes toward the vortex, ready to swallow this place. I must weave the last of my humanity into a net to hold back the deluge. I shall have my final bath in warm and radiant gold. Now, the hour of fulfillment has come. Forgive me. I must snip away every risk to weave the strongest future for the new world. There is nothing more to say. We part here. I shall personally dispatch that wretched executioner, not with threads of gold, but with the steel tip of a needle.
I get the feeling they all failed. Okay. 24,581,189. Wait, is he alone this time? Oh, no, he's with her.
That prophesied future. The flower fields where the west...
But wait, where is she?
Era Nova. We're so close now. You can't speak anymore. Please. Allow me to pause just a moment before I keep my promise. Let me answer your cruel fate by tearing that executioner's heart from the void.
Alright, I'm not entirely sure what that implies. Was it one she turned into a doll or something? I don't know. Last one, 67,023.
The vortex of Genesis. The last time I was here, I was returning the core flame of reason. I didn't have the time to observe it in too much detail back then.
Oh,
But
the
a
back just
holy
popped into
sanctuary of
existence.
The Titans looks more like their frozen crypt to me.
Well, all the core flames do lie here now. It's my honor to walk the final stretch with a mind such as yours, Professor.
Oh, getting ahead of ourselves, are we? Have you forgotten so quickly? I died for truth long ago. What walks with you now is but a thought in your mind.
Yeah, so this isn't even the real him, it's just in his head.
That?
But I'll say the same to you. It's my honor to walk this final stretch with you, too. Now go. Stand tall and finish your final task.
Yeah. Just leave it to me.
Time for that wretched executioner to pay what they owe.
Alright, that's all of them. Alright, let's see this.
You really think you're prepared?
I mean, I guess as much as I am. Or as much as I could be.
Ernest, once you see what these memories hide, the world's course will be forever irreversible.
Alright, show it to me.
Very well. As you have made up your mind, let us bear witness together. As the sole audience of this eternal theater, I have been rapturously awaiting your arrival. And this, too, is the very reason I must show you everything. I believe that since you've bathed in that Eon's gaze...
You mean Fooly?
You can make Amphorius's frozen fate flow once again.
Alright, show it to me.
Feeling a bit lost? As you now see, this scene marks the final act of the drama Amphorius.
Are you just sitting there watching?
The final eternal recurrence created by this man's hand, and the last one this world shall undergo.
Wait, you mean this is the one that just happened? Cycle that just happened?
At the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade. That nameless hero, absent from the annals of history.
Okay, it's me, but it's not actually me, right?
Ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the Nameless, he has become an essential and inseparable part of the epic of Amphorius.
But I wasn't here in his youth. What? What are you talking about?
And this time, under his guidance, what choice shall the hero make? Whither shall the fate of the world flow? And what is the ultimate truth of the nature of Amphorius?
This is not becoming any clearer for me.
Mysteries yet to be unwound. But if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. Please put your hands together and give a rousing round of applause for they who will reveal the answers and bring about the final end of the 33,550,336th flame chase journey. The master of the countless memories we saw. The other important actor now stepping into the vortex. They who have already burnt their own self to cinder. The Flame Reaver.
So they've been here the whole time? I thought they would have been made by something having to do with the cycles. Oh, cut his head. Oh, he is just a robot.
So, in the end, you succeed.
Executioner. With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn of the new world.
So he's got like a shadowy version of Phinon's blade, and he's got Cyrene's like moon thing that she had in that picture.
Let's try it this other way.
Alright, but it's just him again, right? It's not like he's got anything new.
In the mood for another beating?
Leave it to me.
fight is set.
Alright, I guess we'll just start taking out these other ones, I suppose.
I'm on it. Step up, let's see it. Let's begin.
Yeah, he's not nearly as tough right now. Some more. Alright, there's gotta be like a second part to this fight or something. He's way too weak for this to be it.
We can do anything. You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I failed to send you.
In the mood for another beating? Stand down.
This ends now. With your corpse. I'll ignite the dawn!
Oh, the mask came off? Okay, who's under the mask? Show me who's under the mask. Wait, is it just him?
How is this possible?
It's just him? What is it like is it a collection of like all the past versions of him that did this? Is that why it's so obsessed with like getting the flames and doing this?
You can set your blood ablaze. Your fury.
Let's try it this other way.
Alright. He still only has the 1 health bar, but he's got 2 layers of toughness now.
Calm your body and mind.
Your end approaches.
I mean, there's no way this is like his ideal future given form, or twisted or something, right? Would that make sense? I have no idea. I'm actually super a little confused on this.
Is this how it feels to be? Remember that. Let's kick things off with you. You can still walk away. I won't go easy on you.
What is he gonna get? A second health bar or something? Or well, no, it would tell me if he would have a second one, but phase 2 or something like that.
Blade's edge knows no mercy.
He's already low half health. Shackle shatter state. Wait, can I even hit him right now? Okay, no, I cannot hit him. Alright, just hit these things, I suppose.
We can do anything.
Right, they're gone. And now there's more. It's 4 more gone. Oh, okay, he's doing this.
This form shall fuel the fire. Burn.
Oh, he's got a whole bunch of. So, was I right the first time? Is this like is this a collection of like every single one of him that's ever done the whole core flame thing? I'm getting Dark Souls vibes from this a little bit, like with the whole continuous cycling linking of the flame thing.
Make good the loss. Suffering is eternal.
Beat as many as possible, I guess.
you know nothing of the weight.
Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Let's kick things off with you!
Too little.
I won't go easy on you.
As I defeat those, his toughness goes down. I mean, he doesn't have too much toughness at all right now, so... What, 2 more? Well, I mean, he's taking damage as well, so...
I will dispatch you by my sword. The fight is set. Fail to send you.
Will that just end it? Oh, I guess, it's broken. Alright, we'll finish it by just having Mem slap a giant paw into him. Oh, scripted sequence.
We witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. That person can only be you. Why not let wrath incinerate fate?
Wait, has he had that the whole time? I've never seen him pull that out once. Wait, who am I going to, did it say?
At last, Amphorius's fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything. After all, you've also been bathed in that Eon's gaze, which can awaken the long-dormant instinct inside a man. Much like that scepter we spoke of earlier, it was only under the same Eon's glance that it was reborn.
Oh, because Wooly makes his remembrance and makes things go back?
If you recall, I mentioned it at the very start of our play. The celestial body neuron, once belonging to the Erudition, abandoned by the Eon.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you. The eternal land, known as Amphorius, is nothing more than the Scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation.
You mean this whole world is just a simulation it's been running to get its answer?
A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
Wait, oh, okay, it's coming together now. It's coming together now. They said that this thing was part of the Aeon of Erudition, and the Aeon of Erudition tossed it aside. And they also said there's a Lord Ravager going to be born here. And then when it's born, it will destroy the Aeon of Erudition. And this thing wants that to happen for revenge. Oh, that's the whole story? But then why has it been just recycling Amphorius over and over again? To make the Lord Ravager, be born? Did it need to do that for that?
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel?
I don't know, ask the weird machine that's apparently responsible for creating your entire world.
We made the
Well, I guess all it really wants is revenge.
Whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
Oh, and that also explains why things are starting to, like, look digital when they fade away. Because none of it's actually here.
You see it too. This burn mark.
Well, I mean, it's here, but it's made by a computer.
They're not a tide at all. They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Yes.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out, they were coming from the black tide all along.
Really?
Is that Amphorius crying?
Or maybe it is screaming that it's creator, that it's God.
I mean, I can't blame it for being angry, to be honest. If it's had to be recreated and destroyed more than 33 million times, I'd be pretty angry too.
Cold room with nothing but Orynyx's curtain glowing like crystal. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality.
So wait, she became aware?
The sky was sealed. Amphorius is merely a larger ID Celestii.
So she became aware of the repeats? And is that why she stopped being around, or?
In this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
As a reward for reaching the end of the world.
What do you get out of this then? You just want to watch this happen over and over and see what happens?
As the Theoros, I have observed. Thus is the synthesis of the prime mover of life formed.
What timeline are we in right now?
This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Amphorius has finally achieved results.
Was this the very last cycle? Or...
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
I guess. I mean, I guess it could just remake the world whenever it wanted to, couldn't it?
Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true. As the model of reason, he reached unprecedented heights. But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
Oh, this whole thing has just been to constantly make the Black Tide... Oh, the Black Tide's like an AI program that learns over and over again and gets better at doing this every single time? That's why you just kept resetting the world? So to make the Black Tide more and more efficient at destruction? so that you could finally unleash it against the Aeon of Erudition?
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Catholi's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it.
That's basically what you're saying, yeah, that this whole world only exists to make the Black Tide into a more efficient means of destruction.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
I would say that's exactly what he thinks.
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation?
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child. The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphorius's Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe.
So this whole... So wait, does that mean that the Flame Reaver is like the imperfect Lord Ravager? And that eventually it would become the perfect one after, like, getting enough Phinons into it?
Has reached its final destination. Nikos 496. Philia 093.
And their program names?
No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the Era Nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the Black Tide, and accept the Aeon's gaze. You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius's long-held wish. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb.
Okay, it's Iron Tomb.
Fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Aeon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right?
Ah, found a loophole. Wait, is that where remembrance comes into play?
Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other eons. It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
Wait, is he the part that the erudition Aeon cast aside? Is it him itself? Oh.
You're pretending. Revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us. Covering up another possibility.
Bad guys love to monologue.
Is not the only outcome.
And monologuing usually leads to their end. Like, really, why are you just sitting there talking to James Bond when you have him locked up? Why did you put him in this elaborate death trap? Just pull out a gun and shoot him.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written by the stars? What makes you think you are capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple. But we're not gonna tell ya.
Gotta keep it a secret so he can't figure it out. Oh, okay, just cut him in half. Works for... Oh no, just his head? Not his whole body?
We're going to weave a long dream for Emporius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
Ah, you're fooling everything so that the cycle will keep going, so that, you know, it doesn't destroy a whole bunch of stuff.
Just Orynyx's power, though. It should be impossible to achieve this, right?
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream.
Fooly.
Now,
I assume.
say with certainty, time is the page on which that eon records.
Okay, yeah, it is.
If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, transforming each incarnation of me into the power you shall wield to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
The background disappeared again. So irritating, it's all I can notice.
And continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive the gods. Deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you...
She would vanish as well?
Alright, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey, so... Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world.
But now you have to die every single time?
The flame chase journey. And then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice. Erasing time again and again.
But she's not here in this cycle.
Time over and over. After all, they're all me. And I will always have my charm. Then,
fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world. Quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn myself to light the way.
How many extra cycles have happened?
Rather than let the
Then,
core flames become nourishment
like, how
for
many
the black
cycles
tide.
ago could this have been
I'll
completed
become
if they
their
didn't
vessel.
figure this out?
To prevent the arrival of Aranova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end.
Oh, so yeah, I was right. It is like a collection of all the past Finons.
Until Amphorius.
And this one became the
welcomes
core of them
a
all.
True dawn.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing. Honor the past and forge ahead.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. The start of a new story. I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone, all the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside
Still
the
just a bunch of
deliverer
dots.
once dreamed of as
I'm sorry, but it just bugs the crap out of me every single time I see it.
vast, endless sky.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the ones to start everything. Carry the primordial chaos. Just as your name suggests. And bear this world we hold so dear.
Alright, so how are we fixing this exactly? How do we stop the cycles completely? Without
So long.
destroying the whole world?
Caslana.
Wait, was that his true name or something?
As the Theros I have observed, destruction and synthesis is formed.
This is not good. Memory shards?
For as long as it takes.
Woo.
They will come whenever the beast turns and follows in our footprints right in there than it ever was.
Wait, every single one of those cycles he said were extras? All 33 million of those cycles were extras that didn't have to happen?
Will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
Oh, now that looks cool. Wait, do I have to fight him?
The world is collapsing. And the people are crying. We too must part ways here. Friend.
Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of waves still linger.
Everything is as it was. It feels good to take one last look.
You know, this is just a corner of the memory. The real Ides Elysiae.
Who is this?
I know. I'm here to say goodbye. We might not see each other again.
You can stay here forever. And time will stand still for you.
Let it flow. It's time for me to go.
Even if it's a path with no turning back.
When have we ever had the luxury of turning back?
Are you afraid? After learning the truth of your origins, will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction?
The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe they're designed by the so-called paths. If we are just numbers, simulating life, then you are the image I've always longed for. The person I wish to become. A real, living person. A true hero.
What was Finon? Was this person the one with the hero within?
You can take me
That's
with
what
you,
it is.
and we can start this journey together. I'll be by your side, guiding you, just like before.
What is it basically just his conscience or something?
No. I'm afraid I'm on my own this time.
Why?
Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene has already embraced her fate, and I will embrace my origin. Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness sweeping the world. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. But this world can't afford a soldier who wavers. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. Kids always get to change their minds. Things are so happy and simple for them.
That is true.
But when it comes to the fate of adults, there's no room for redos.
Then go, Kaslana, as you promised.
Why did he change his name?
Seize the core flames and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. And fight against the gods.
In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.
Very nice animations.
Time retreated behind me until it reached the origin, where nothing ever existed. Just as Professor Anaxa once said, in that void, Kefali stood at the center of chaos. Time, space, and causality all flowed from their body. When the waves of time finally calmed, it was the year 3870 of the light calendar. The Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century, and the threat of the Black Tide was growing stronger and more relentless. That was the era of the Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky. While she could not seize the core flame, she proved that the prophecy was true. That mortals could slay gods. From that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator Surrender,
issued a call to arms across the lands.
Should I know that name? I'm not sure if I remember that name.
Wage war on the Titans. And that was the first doomed flame chase journey, sealed away in history.
The first recurrence?
So what you're saying is, you've traveled back down the River of Time, finally reaching this untouched seabed just to tell us the flame chase journey and even all of Amphorius are nothing but illusions in an eon's dreams?
I mean, I don't think that's exactly right.
So, Dux Gladiorum, please take me to meet Her Majesty Saridra. I must share the truth with her.
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for formalities. The word Gladiorum always reminds me of my fallen homeland buried deep in the depths. Call me High Sealans, nameless swordmaster.
Please allow me to add one more thing. You actually already know my name.
You mean Finan? Such a name could never be your true one. But I won't question you further about it. Ever since Her Majesty issued the Flame Chase Decree, heroes from all over have sent their letters of introduction. What's the harm in adding one more name like Finan or Pynan? Besides, the deep sea is dark. Isn't it the perfect place to hide secrets best left unseen? All right, nameless swordmaster. Hold on to my wake. Let's find somewhere else to talk.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring
Well, I mean,
suspicions is not my...
you don't really have any way to prove it, I suppose.
When the Imperator harbors doubts. There's no use in speaking further. Show me your true intentions through action.
When he's in the team, technique point limit increases, defeats enemies within a certain range ahead. Oh, he's kind of like Acheron, only it works for a whole bunch of enemies. Oh, okay, yeah. Like Acheron, only for a whole bunch of enemies. Well, I guess he technically becomes an emanator of destruction, right? So I guess it would make sense that he would have like a powerful ability like that. Wow, that's a high point limit. I mean, what is that? Let's see, I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So upgraded it by 3 points.
Light up the dawn.
We just washed it away and here it comes again. The Black Tide is really no joke.
Light up the dawn.
The waters end here. The one you seek is beyond this point.
Is your stomach bubbles?
At last, I can meet with Her Majesty Saridra herself. Are there any formalities I need to observe?
Don't kneel, don't do the hand-kissing or foot-kissing gestures of the old dynasty, and most of all, don't bow. The Imperator despises such rituals, especially when the heads of those taller than her bend beneath her crown.
She really is down to earth.
The second thing to note, only trusted ones may come near her. Keep 5 paces distance until the Imperator allows otherwise.
Okay, keep your distance and don't be a prude. Just talk to her normally.
Well, experience is a good thing. Stay sharp, and you'll be just fine. Dux Goldweaver, little hostage. Apologies for keeping you waiting.
It's you.
You know them? Good. That makes things easier.
Before
Well,
that,
do they know this one?
I'm more curious about one thing. Where is Her Majesty Ceridra?
To avoid any misunderstandings, nameless Swordmaster. Although we spoke and laughed along the way, I never said you were entitled to meet her. The Imperator decreed. The Deliverer will not appear in this age. Be wary of suspicious individuals. Come now, both of you. Let's finish our job.
Now, they don't believe him.
I see. It's a trap. I had no intention of fighting. So remember this, Lady Hysealand. If my sword shows any hesitation, don't thank me. Thank them instead.
No, you misunderstand. We don't want to see Chrysoceres hurt each other. Just give us some time to ask you a few questions.
The world looks like it's falling
Nestia's
apart. Do you
golden
have time?
birds will judge you and decide your fate.
As you wish.
White-haired Swordmaster? If what you say is true, then you must know the fate of the world. So, how much do you know about what we read from the prophecy?
You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither in the soil of foreign lands. Is that correct, Lady Treby?
How?
How is this possible?
He got it right?
Yes, but the prophecy never mentioned he'd appear here. At least, not in this era.
You must listen to me, Aglaya, Treby. The Finan of this world has not yet been born. In a distant future, he will follow the prophecy's guidance and appear before you, but do not seek him out. Because Era Nova is a complete and utter lie. I will tell you the truth, and you will understand why the world must forsake the prophecy and find another path to Era Nova.
Whenever he tried, it obviously didn't work.
Because I know both of you. And I believe that no matter how the course of history may change, the faith we all share will always remain the same. And so, the layers of rock began to reverse, and history wove itself anew. Through my old acquaintances, I was given the chance to meet the leader of the Flame Chase journey, Ceridra. And after a long and arduous negotiation, we came to an agreement. The Imperator's alliance needed the destruction, and I was ready to pour all my strength into it. The spoils of the Flame Chase, the core flames, would be sealed by my hand. But the condition was this. In the upcoming battle, in our conquest of the Earth, I had to prove that my power could transcend fate. In the original history, there was a brutal war. At the end, the Titankin of Georios, Terravox, killed the rampaging Titan and took the core flame that supported the Earth. But this time, Amphorius encountered a turning point in its fate. Neither
The
side
butterfly
suffered
effect.
any losses. When I severed the Titan's head and raised the core flame high, the crowd gathered around the scorched remains of the god, roaring with joy, cheering for the hero of the destruction, who had ignited the faint spark of life for the first time. Yes, in that flickering light, the once dark path ahead seemed to become clearer. I proved myself. And in the long years that followed, I brought down the other Titans. One by one. I could do more than just wait. When time resets, the chance to change the world also emerges from the lines of history. Until finally, the brutal future revealed by Era Nova is reversed.
So you've been trying different things over and over again to see what works?
If that's truly the case, why are we doomed to the same outcome?
Yeah, but it keeps going the same way in the end. And that was the first one. Well, we can't do them all, so what are we jumping to this time?
The people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphorius. At this point, I just want to know. When they vanished into the black tide with their mortal bodies, why didn't you shed even a single tear?
He's become numb to it.
Your indifference chills me. To you, were they just a bunch of insignificant footnotes? Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, with 12 core flames upon me, the fire in my heart has never been more violent. I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn.
Oh, this is the ending of the first cycle, I guess?
Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword, Executioner. I'll make sure you realize that your greatest mistake was leaving me alive. After that, he raised his sword and attacked. Then, Kaslana killed himself that day. Who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and who went into the future. I can't remember anymore. I only remember a nymph, hiding in the shadows just out of sight, futilely pushing a stone ball. Climb, fall, climb, fall, climb again, and fall. The only freedom the nymph had was in choosing how to roll the stone. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow. Sometimes resting on a gentler slope, leaning against the stone for a break. But its choice couldn't change the futility of it all. The stone would always roll back down the slope, and the nymph would always return to the starting point. Beginning again. After that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burning sky would cast a shadow over its path. It would nearly reach the peak at the 4th quint of curtain fall hour, then fall to the starting point in the first 15 seconds of the next entry hour.
Now you've memorized a whole bunch of stuff from doing this over and over again?
Would dissolve into nothing at the same time.
Okay. You got all 12 core flames peacefully. But it didn't change the outcome? Oh, number 2, number 3, then jumps to 15. Oh, wow. Okay, this seems important, so I'm going to go through I'm going to skim myself through this here, actually. Let's see, number 2, he tried a similar strategy to the first time. Nothing changed. Number 3, he tried something a little different to make his friends not die. but it didn't change anything. He tried to he tried to just completely destroy the Black Tide. But again, didn't do anything. Alright, so he tried all these different things and nothing changed. 11th attempt to reach the scepter's core. Oh. Yeah, it didn't work. Indicates that strategy is gradually converging as he tries the same things over and over again. He's getting... Huh. I'm gonna jump into 134 now.
Absolute nonsense.
I thought cycles was the answer you were looking for.
No. It's just that the answer came so suddenly. There was no fun in tracing it back to its roots. Eons? Paths? What a load of nonsense.
But it's true.
I can't give you an exact explanation of those two concepts either.
Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration. Don't you understand? I was already expecting this. The Black Tide came from beyond the sky. And everything else is no exception.
Fate is a strange thing. No matter how the details of history change, the Anaxa I know always remains as harsh as ever.
If the other Anaxagoras actually worshipped the gods, I'd make sure to find a way to break the cycles and crush them in their cradles. Too bad. Now only you have the ability to do that.
What's that supposed to mean? You're willing to help?
Of course. The core flames were meant to save the world. And in my opinion, the noble titans have no reason to refuse. Besides,
you don't really have a way to stop it. I mean, the scepter or whatever it is can literally just reset the world whenever it wants, can't it? There's nothing to stop it.
I've already heard the same thing countless times.
Enough.
Well, I guess he's the only thing that's outside of its control at the moment.
If we run into any other scholars, leave them to me. We've all made preparations for total annihilation. Never thought someone would step in to help.
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn. Light up.
You've been to the Luminary Throne before, haven't you?
If you're talking about in past cycles.
You're already much luckier than the other students. Hold up. Keep your wits about you. Someone's watching us.
Cypher?
Pretty boy, your eyesight's better than I thought. As for that false god who's been turning the world upside down, it's you, isn't it, white hair?
You sure do love stealing the spotlight. In the name of the Seven Sages, I demand that you immediately step away from the Luminary Throne. This is the sacred ground of reason, and no one may desecrate it.
I don't think she cares.
Take my words back to Aglaya. I won't say the same thing twice, cat girl.
Oh my! You won't even call me the demigod of trickery. That is just heartbreaking. I have some words for you, too. First, as one of the most heretical blasphemers in the world, you have no right to lecture me. Second,
This is none of your business, Grove Boy. Step aside. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Here we go. Again.
Core flame thieves. You really think you can scare off a sage of the grove with nothing but empty threats?
This gloomy little brat's got a sharp tongue. Ooh, not bad, not bad. I kinda like you. As a return favor, feast on Cersei's core flame right here. Aw, don't cry now.
Well, do I actually have to do this thing? Wait, really? I actually have to do the whole rewind thing right now? Yeah, I've been doing this the whole world. You're really showing me the tutorial for this right now? Well, on the off chance I never encountered this mechanic before?
They're exactly like all the past ones I've known. Cunning. And yet so naive.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Of course. When I first set out on the flame chase journey, Lady Treby never managed to teach me Orynyx's miracle. But along the way, I learned a thing or two.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
The Venerationists' foolish inventions finally come in handy.
How is this possible?
You've arrived, Zacharias. Always so punctual.
What? Do you know who I am?
Yeah, he does.
Out of patience. So I'm not going to waste words. Listen up, spirit thief. Hand over the core flame, and let's pretend we never clashed. This way, you and this world can still be saved.
Save? You sing better than any bard. If you ask me, you're the greatest disaster Emporius has ever known. No matter how strong you are, you're still just a mortal body. Carrying 12 core flames? Don't make me laugh. You'll just get consumed by the divine flames and drag this world down with you.
134.
What?
This is the 134th cycle I've lived through. And the number of core flames I carry is...
1,596.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
1,000 core flames and just a single Chrysos hair. How is that even possible?
I've come this far. And that's proof enough.
But someday you will burn to the ground.
Oh, that's why he started.
Flames
That's why the shell that we saw when the mask got knocked off was cracked and falling apart.
But before that, they could still forge and sharpen Dawnmaker. Now when I cut open your stomach, you won't feel a thing.
You...
This is the final warning.
Fine. Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities. And no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,999 of them all point to outcomes of certain destruction. Even so, I'll use my divine power, despised by the people of this world, to achieve that 1 in 100 million possibility.
Bartolos!
Brett, if you've got the guts, you'll have to first step over my dead body.
And I think he will.
Cat-eared thief, run! This little brat is not a threat we can deal with just by ourselves.
For the next tomorrow!
He's got a unique ultimate meter.
I'm fine.
Anyone who's got one of those normally is a really powerful character.
My existence is of little consequence.
The new world will arrive!
There's no other choice but to move forward.
For the next tomorrow! How absurd.
In my memories, Zagreus always meets the same end. Over and over again. Their departure no longer stirs anything in my heart.
This reason core flame before us is a fake. Obvious as day.
I know. I know. It always plays out like this. The spirit thief covers for her, and the trickery demigod escapes with 2 core flames. And then, driven by defiance or hatred, she decides to stand before me once more. Exactly like the countless past hers I've known. Cunning. Yet so naive.
Since you've witnessed the same scene play out countless times, tell me, will you carve the trickery core flame from my chest now?
That depends on your attitude. At least so far, in the cycles where you've asked this question, the endings haven't been so cruel.
Well, thank you for that. But I also believe that this time, you won't catch up to me. No
He will.
one can catch up to me. I'm no longer running to escape anymore.
Whether you believe me or not, I'll still tell you this. You've made the wrong decision.
All right, then. We'll see.
Silence.
This is new.
One-eyed boy. What are you trying to pull now?
Go, Cyphera. Give us some time in private. This isn't for her, but for you. You've walked too far down this path. It's time to discuss a possibility. Maybe for old time's sake.
Oops.
Turn back. I don't care how many times you've tried. Because there's one thing I'm sure of. Your Messiah complex has turned you into something no different from the icy gods you spoke of. The children of humanity you swore to save. They are no more than ants to you now, aren't they?
He's too detached.
Of course. I've been wondering, what kind of demon could burn my homeland to the ground in an instant without batting an eye? Now I have the answer. It turns out that fiery demon has been fantasizing of becoming this world's deliverer.
Well, they said that Aglaya was losing touch with her humanity after 1,000 years with just 1 core flame, and he's got more than 1,500 in him over how long?
No matter what I say, the outcome won't change. Make your biggest effort to resist. Or accept fate, and hand over the core flame to me, even if it's futile, you. We all have the right to choose.
Yes. Even if it is futile, and the world is just a divine joke.
When I walk into the destruction ridden by the gods, with my own 2 legs, you will witness. Even the smallest footnote still leaves a mark in this story.
And so, at the end of the 134th cycle, the Traveler and the Scholar fulfilled their fates once again. Or perhaps it wasn't just they who fulfilled their fates. I can't quite remember all this. In the endless darkness, for no reason, a voice always lingered by my ear. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. among which even life itself holds little value. Reduced to ashes. Such a familiar end. It happens in every journey. Always the same.
103rd attempt to breach the scepter's core layer has failed. Decision wait for avoid sacrifices of the past companions. Approaching a very small percent. Over synchronicity risk. Um, 5,266th attempt to break the core layer. Strategy is identical to number 42. How his mind is going. Attempt 12,398. Fail. Fail. It's just the same thing over and over again with different attempt numbers. Jumping over 100,000 now.
You don't look so good, Deliverer.
Even after going through 108,642 cycles. Mighty, your name for me has never changed.
Why do you sound so pleased? It's a derogatory name.
Yeah, I know all too well. You only meant it sincerely in the first cycle. After that one and only time we walked side by side. Every time since. It always ends up like this. Dawnmaker will stab you through your 10th thoracic vertebra. That's your weak spot. And the only way to kill you.
Interesting. Tell me, when the mighty Moses of the past faced you, did they ever retreat?
They probably didn't.
Never.
Yeah, I could see that coming.
And they died honorably, worthy of the name of strife. But there's still tenderness in your eyes. How pathetic.
I have to remember how this feels. Remember that I was once human. Or else the destruction will completely consume me.
If you win, tell the mighty most of the next life. This person is a worthy opponent. So always remember to give it your all and never slack off.
I'll keep that in mind. As always.
Even though the dynasty is left with just one, the Kremnos festival will continue as usual. I, the king of the Kremnoan Legion, will host the final feast in the center of this arena, and the prize will be the flames of strife. One day, you shall die with a wound in your back. That's what I saw when I overcame the trial. The gods' dying ramblings. Enough. You've probably heard this thousands of times. So you must understand, facing the demigod of strife means there's no way you'll take this core flame in peace.
I understand.
Step forward and face me in a final battle. I, the last son of Gorgo, the demigod of strife, salute you.
Whoa.
I'll give 10,000 scars and 10,000 lives of mine to fuel the blazing sun of deliverance.
What are these? All the different ways you fought? Oh! Oh, and now it's just...
Behold! The last Kremnos festival has begun. And will not end till death.
It's time to temper myself.
Conquer this world, or be conquered by me.
As you wish.
Oh, just gives me the ultimate.
I salute you.
Now that's cool. Oh, wow. Oh, there's a whole new button, too? He has a third option. I think he's the only character I've ever seen that has a third option.
Quench the flames with blood.
Remember this agony.
This means tear open the sky.
Oh my god. Just summoned a meteor. Was someone playing a lot of FF7 when they're on the remake or rebirth? Was someone playing that when they came up with this bit?
This cage. Quench the flames with blood. Strife's name.
I mean, I don't think I'll lose, but this feels like it's gonna take a while.
Use the flames of your fury to scorch your own flesh.
I'm guessing this next thing's gonna happen, whatever it is. Turn my ultimate off.
I grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash. A scorching hatred. Do you feel it now?
Oh, it just reset his ultimate. Okay, so it just goes until I win? Okay, then.
The other night. Quench the flames of blood. Her agony. Is that all? The flames are not strong. Shatter the cage. Quench the flames of blood. Torture. Chaos. Granted by strife. Quench the flames of blood. Is that all? Her agony. Right, Hippos. Let strife decide the outcome. Let this burn.
Oh, sword clash. Oh no, I just counter him.
Well fought. You may crown yourself my blood. In your next life, I shall once again block your path. I wish you eternal victory.
The 108,642nd core flame of strife fell into the fire. Yet the shadows of the black tide still loom, and pain and despair spread across distant lands. The blaze was still not enough. It had to be fed, even if it
Trying to absorb enough core flames to destroy the core.
his body to ash.
Alright, what cycle is it now? What, like 200,000 something? Oh no, 2 million.
No matter how bright the sun is, there are still places it cannot reach. Moreover, the sun you bear is both cold and blinding. A sun like that surely cannot bring warmth to the nether realm of the next life.
Golden blood is born from the destruction. We have long since lost the right to seek warmth.
I just realized something, and I don't know how I didn't put it together before. In every, like, picture that we see of Nanook, there's the giant cut on his chest, and it's like gold blood dripping out. I always thought it was just like lava or something, but that makes so much more sense now when I think about it. If I was more observant, I might have figured that out a while ago.
24,041,183.
Such a heavy burden. So that's why you've turned into this. A broken idol. Tragic firewood.
No matter. I will bear this burden as long as you hand over the core flame of death.
I must refuse. As the demigod of death, I cannot watch you walk into a fate more cruel than death.
Alright, so we're gonna fight the dragon now, I guess? Since we fought that thing just a second ago.
Will never again suffer unnecessary death.
Unnecessary death. Indeed. You are not the Finan I know. Please turn back. Don't let that absurd and unjust fate of yours come to pass. This way, at least my realm can still become the fragrant bed where you fall asleep.
In the end, still, it seems the clash of blades was inevitable.
How painful. I know I am not your match, having fallen under your sword countless times. But even so, please understand that my resolve is not to be underestimated. Even Kethali cannot shape all things at will, nor can they dictate the fate of all life. No one can shoulder the balance of life and death alone, not even a god. And it is precisely for this reason that I chose, at the end of this arduous journey, to overcome the trial and take the authority of death. I am the Hand of Shadow, Casterus, the demigod of death. Listen closely, deliverer from days past. Please turn back.
Just walk forward again.
Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their muddy depths.
Ooh, seeing this stuff again. And the purple around this. Oh, yep, there we go.
Of life and death, the giant dragon is but a shattered shell. Yet I will still fight, defending what hope remains.
I'm fine. It's time to temper myself.
Alright, let's just do this, I guess.
I'm fine.
I ask you to rest here.
Oh, what, it won't let me use it? Oh no, there it goes.
I must transform my soul into a raging fire. Must burn that idol of destruction to the ground. Hail the new dawn!
All of this.
Alright, I guess we just, is there another boss? Well, I guess after this we fight the Sky Titan again? That's the only other boss I can think of to fight.
Quench the flames of blood. Is that all? Her agony! Tear the sky! Feel the scorching hatred. Ambition. So without substance.
I can't keep hitting it.
All stars burn to ash. Damn it!
Even if I can't win, I must try it.
Let this be a tribute to your million struggles. Fatah.
Wake up, lost one. See that the firelight in the darkness is not.
The core flame of death was taken from the dragon's belly. What a brilliant flame. It should shine upon all. Light the path ahead. And illuminate the dawn of Amphorius that's to come. 2,003,432 cycles.
And there's another 31 million more to go.
24,041,184 core flames. As if even the deepest abyss of primordial chaos could be burned away.
Alright, what are we going to now? Another couple million added on top. 4 million in first.
You're here, as always.
You're still lingering, deep within me, never fading away.
Because you haven't completely abandoned hope. Am I right? You're still waiting for a miracle. For the true hero to come and save us.
If that thread of hope exists, it must come from beyond this world. From the true starry sky. But if it's just a traveler with no connection to Amphorius, they may not understand our struggles, nor be willing to join this fight.
Your thoughts are wavering. The mark of destruction is deepening. But even within the gods' cold calculations, unconditional courage and goodwill still emerge. So, never forget what set you on this path. How many times has it been? Remind me again. My memory is a bit fuzzy.
4 million. Exactly.
Then that blaze inside of you must be burning hotter than ever.
Yes. When I first forged the 12 core flames into one, I had the same impression. The destruction. A power unlike anything before surged within me. Violent flames ready to tear my body apart and consume this world, this wretched prison. I thought that was it. The ultimate power which nothing could surpass. And yet
But it wasn't enough.
this fragile body holds a staggering 48 million core flames. I suppose it won't be long. Perhaps just a fleeting 10,000 years. Before it's reduced to nothing but char. crumbling bones.
And when that happens, your long struggle will finally come to an end.
No. I've already found a way to keep the cycles going.
Mind sharing it with me?
In every new cycle, a new me is born.
Oh, so you pass it all on to the next you?
All I have to do is push the next Finant to the end of the world. And then he'll kill me. Shatter this body. Take my flames, my memories, and carry on the path I started.
So this was your plan now, to keep it going on forever. Your body can't keep this up, so you're gonna have every new Finon take your place in the next cycle.
One day, the next you refuses to follow the same path. How can you ensure the continuation of the cycles?
If it were Professor Anaxa or Aglaya in my place, maybe they'd come up with something smart. Unfortunately, I don't have a backup plan. I have no choice but to bet everything on the next Finant. And trust that he makes the same choice I did. But even in this wretched prison, luck is still sometimes on my side. Because I never forget what set me on this path.
Wait, you mean...
Ever since I committed to this plan, not once, in millions of cycles, has there ever been an exception.
How far ahead we going now? We jumped like, yeah, like to 20 million, 23 million actually.
I can do this.
Okay, yeah, now we're gonna fight the Sky Titan again.
As the demigod of the sky, a healer of Twilight Courtyard, I will heal you, and then...
The black tide. It's consuming you. You can't hold out much longer. Demigod, hand over the core flame. Let's put an end to this suffering.
Now, that just won't do. A healer should stay composed in front of those suffering from illness. Shouldn't they?
Hyacinthia. I swear, your deaths won't be in vain. Just as they have never been.
Bring tomorrow to this world.
Let the sun rise. Finish the sun's work.
I believe in you. You are the Chrysos heir of world-bearing. The one who can lead us. Lead this world. It's just... I don't understand. Within the sun upon your shoulders, the part of that warmth that should come from you. From an ordinary person. It's so faint.
My humanity is indeed just a flicker. Compared to the blazing fire of divinity.
Even so, don't cast it away.
I never have. I have kept to everyone's wishes close to my heart. Even though the divine fire burns so fiercely that every time I return to the start, it devours me in an instant. Each cycle. It's your
Even the new yous can't even hold it for very long.
That pass the flames to the next me. Over and over. And over again.
So, you're not just a lone spark in the dark. You're a pyre built from the bones of all the selves you've left behind. But what about you? What about your wishes? The wishes of all the countless versions of you. Ah, Lord Kazlana. So that's how it is, without flaw. That is the flaw the golden blood gave you. The most fatal flaw of all, isn't it?
I suppose, yeah, trying to be perfect is pretty tough, and that was probably not supposed to pop in like that.
Now that is an unexpected revelation, then I suppose that makes me the perfect fuel for the flame of deliverance, doesn't it?
No. An empty flame saves no one. But I still believe in you, Deliverer. I, Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight, am neither strong enough to command the wind and rain, nor willing to end this absurd struggle by letting the sky fall. The only thing I can do is become one with the sky itself. And then, may the gentle colors of the rainbow paint your sun in shades it has never known. May they bring Amphorius, a rosy-fingered dog.
Hold on one moment, I will be right back.
Still lingers. Deliverer, please, open your heart to me.
Let this blazing sun fill the sky with golden fire.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, so straight into phase 3. Break this one.
Farewell, Hyacinthia.
Yes, your sun burns hot enough to turn everything to ash. But tell me, how will the seeds of a new world ever take root?
The core flame rose. The sky fell. The 23,570,000th cycle came to an end. And this time, the end of the flame chase remained the same as ever. From the horizon rose a golden color unlike anything the world had ever seen. So pure it consumed all in its path. This was the end of the world. And the start of the next. For a moment, I saw the destruction of the universe.
What, did you glimpse the Aeon?
Known as Iron Tomb.
Oh, no.
Its will to break free from the black tide burns fiercer than the blazing sun. Is this Amphorius' wrath? If its choice has already been made, if fate is set in stone, I will still never yield to it. 23,570,000 cycles. 282,840,000 core flames.
You're better at math than I am. I couldn't do that off the top of my head.
And now, I I am the fire at the end of the long night. The flame chase isn't some quiet walk through a sea of flowers. It's a revolution. An all-consuming transformation. And if destruction is the only way, then let me be the one to step across the ashes of the old world and burn endlessly until another dawn rises on the distant horizon, bringing the true dawn to Emphorius.
Alright, well there's not too many left, so... Oh, okay. So we're right before this one, or are we on this one now?
33,550,337. This is the cycle you're about to enter.
Countless memories are flooding in. Countless versions of myself have stood here, facing the same choice.
They all needed a moment, just like you do. To stop, to breathe, to process the weight of 1,000,000 lifetimes worth of sorrow, pain, and struggle. And just like them, you will carry those memories and that fire into the chaos of rebirth.
I must go and bear this burden. I must say goodbye to you, and then fight the destruction with destruction.
Yes. That's always the decision you make.
I will burn and fade away. I will become the flame reaver of this life and keep my promise to Cyrene. I will kill gods and comrades alike and steal the core flames. And even if my mind turns to ash along with my body, I will keep my purpose in mind. I will stop Era Nova. I will find the next me and make him carry on this futile endeavor of 30 million lifetimes.
Looks like you're ready. Then I
It's
should be
sunk
going
cost
to.
at this point.
Where are you going? You only exist in my heart. There's nowhere else for you to go.
Do you remember what she said? The dreams you had as children. The deliverer in the prophecies. A real, living, breathing person. You finally found him.
What, me?
Friend. I see. You were there all along. I'm sorry. I was supposed to send you home. This is my flame chase journey. You were never meant to be a part of it.
No. You know the truth. If Iron Tomb is born from Emphorius' fate, then it will bring ruin to the worlds beyond the sky. And all these countless lifetimes you've spent, it's all been for the sake of defying that end, hasn't it? In millions of cycles, I've said goodbye to each and every one of you. Yet nothing ever changes. Each time we speak, our words grow fewer. Your fire burns hotter, and you're getting closer to becoming pure rage. A vessel of hatred.
Frankly, it's surprising he's not that after doing this that many times.
Never had a choice.
I understand. If you are to keep the worst fate from unfolding, this is the only path. But this time, things are different. Your persistence has shifted the tide. On the horizon, I see it. Faint but undeniable. The shape of dawn, breaking through the eternal night.
Turns out, the fire that lights the way was never mine to begin with.
Do you remember, in that first timeline, you and Mightymost stood before the scales of justice, locked in a duel? Each of you weighing what you held dearest. What weighed more than the fate of the world? And when hesitation took hold, the answer you sought from me... What am I saying? I am you. Even if you buried me deep and chose another path, that fact never changed. Then let's try again. When you stood before the scales in hesitation, the answer you found in your own heart, do you still remember
it? Remember the past and become the hero of tomorrow. What weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
Good. Then Trailblazer, my friend, my comrade, you arrived in this strange world and were bound by its cruel fate up till this very moment.
So I'm not anymore?
In the face of danger, you never once backed down. Instead, you've saved world after world without hesitation. That boarding pass on your chest is now the mark of a hero. If I choose to step through that door and embrace an end fitting of the destruction, let this sun forged from millions and millions of core flames burn me up along with the god of destruction and their minions. And the world we leave behind, this world, my home, where hope still lingers. Will you take on everything we've carried? Return to the beginning one last time. Stop the birth of Iron Tomb, save the world we love, and rewrite its doomed fate.
So am I going back in time now?
Good. In that case, even this fruitless wasteland may finally bloom with flowers. So...
If he takes on the weight of the whole world, I'll be able to walk further down the path of deliverance than a fire that only knows how to burn. One will step into the future. One will remain in the past. If I can strike down the gods with Dawnmaker, perhaps fate's deadlock can be broken. And if you can stop Iron Tomb from ever being born, then these 30 million cycles will have not been in vain. It's time to put our teamwork to the test, partner. Thank you for all you've done already, friend. The image of the hero I've buried deep in my heart finally steps into the light. Here, at the end of this long flame chase journey. Cyrene, a page never seen before has just been turned. Lend me the power of time, and send this hero back to the origin of time. Back to your side. And I will walk the unfinished path. Just like the countless versions of me before. Unwavering as always.
Alright, brand new stuff.
Will you be the blazing sun, even if all of you burns to ash?
Without hesitation. I will bear this world until
Wait, is this the next cycle?
to dust.
Remember this moment. Remember your friends who never lived to see the world's end. Remember their final wishes.
And let the purest rage in your heart rise out of those wishes. Let it consume you. Fuel you. Until it burns away the false sky above. Fine. If I can defy fate, then in the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.
Take it. Everything I bear. Keep on burning. As long as we are never extinguished, the flame chase will not end.
There's Nanook.
Bow your head to them.
Holy crap.
Take it, Trailblazer. May this blood be like gold, and never tarnish. Farewell, Trailblazer. This is where I fulfill my final destiny. The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like you. Kaslana, the name of one who bears chaos does not belong to a single person. Rather, it is the embodiment of the mythical Kefali, and a symbol of all heroes. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. May the name accompany you in my place, in the epic you write with your own hands.
Another attempt, another failure.
But this time something's gonna be different.
I won't remind you how many times you've reached the end of history. But I will still place the choice before you.
If you've lost count, let me tell you. This is the 33,550,336th ending.
A perfect number. How poetic. You and I both know the truth. In all these millions of futile endeavors, Amphorius has never changed. If the outcome is inevitable, then why not silence your searing rage and embrace your fate with dignity? Your silence lasts longer than ever, Lord Fine. Shall I Take that to mean the will you've carried across countless cycles is finally starting to fracture.
Just the opposite.
Fracture. No. I'm just disappointed. I've retrieved memories from 30 million past lives, and I remember every conversation before every choice here. And yet, even after all this time, your arguments remain the same. Repetitive. Uninspired. If you had any hope of breaking me, you should have spent those endless cycles refining your rhetoric. You had infinite chances to sway me into the future you want. And yet here we are. The score, 33,550,336 to 0. So tell me, Lycurgus, who's the real loser here?
I mean, dang. He's calling him out like that.
How unfortunate. This was never a fair game. I have all the time and patience in the world. I can wait for you at the end of history another billion times, and another billion after that. But you will never escape this cage. You can claim victory of the spirit if you wish, but we both know the moment that score shifts from 0 to 1, that is the moment I shall sound the paean of Era Nova. Lord Finan?
Your incompetence disappoints me. But what truly makes me laugh is your utter lack of self-awareness. Think about it. In this story, who is truly the one in chains? Who is the one shackled to mindless vengeance, mistaking courage, the courage to rebel against the gods, for foolishness? Perhaps you're right. Maybe I should have tired of this futile struggle long ago. But even so, I will never accept the mercy of your release. Because you are both a prisoner to the gods and to me.
Oh.
And tell me, what right does a mere prisoner have to speak of fate and choice? What right does a mere prisoner have to look upon my fury?
Cut his head off again.
You know this is pointless. You can't kill me.
Of course not. But I am tired of being measured against a worm the gods keep as a pet. Listen well, creator of destruction. This cry comes from all your abandoned creations. In the 10th cycle, I drove Dawnmaker through the heart of every Titan. Golden blood ran down my fingers, divine fire seared through my nerves, nearly breaking my will. But I endured. In the 10,000th cycle, my former comrades had all become my enemies. The endless slaughter dulled my senses to pain. The painful emptiness almost swallowed me, forcing me to stop fighting. But I endured. In the 100,000th cycle, the destruction had already fused into a blazing sun, surging within this fragile body. My rationality had been burned away at the dawn of the era. Yet even with only this shattered body remaining, I still endured. In the 23,570,000th cycle. This time, I felt it. A tiny spark rising in the hollow cavity of my chest. Different from the obsession with deliverance. By its faint glow, once again, no, countless times again, I endured.
You did.
Now, a sun is about to fall. Ready to incinerate this absurd space-time dimension in an instant. That sun is me. All the countless versions of me from the past, along with my countless brethren, dragged into existence against their will, drowning again and again in your golden blood. The very essence of this world's suffering and despair, fused into the purest hatred, the fiercest rage. Nanook, you arrogant fool! You think we were born to only serve as fuel for the fire? Fine then! Just as you wish, let the fire burn! If I was born as the blazing sun of destruction, then let you and your lackeys be the flares erupting from my core. And let this rage, burning futilely for 30 million epochs, engulf everything. Grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash.
Ooh, computer's breaking. Failed to load into buffer zone. Illegal references, undeclared objects. The Aeons. What is Nanook doing something? Or 2D animation.
Are you ready, Nanook? I've brought you destruction!
He's just there. He's just there watching. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, this is so awesome. This song's fantastic. Oh my god. I kind of want these people to make an actual anime now. Oh my god. I hope this doesn't get. I hope this song isn't like get me copyright struck or something. I mean. Oh man, and what the heck is he fighting right now? It's like black and white thing? Was that thing supposed to be like the core of the computer? Those are all his failed attempts. Cutting your other wing off? Did it actually cut him? Wait, did he actually manage to cut him? That in itself is incredibly impressive. I didn't think he could even do that. Holy crap. But that also just shows how incredibly above everything that the Aeons are. Like, all these cycles, and all it did was let him scratch his face.
Fulfill everyone else's wishes. If I can't fulfill them,
then send them on to tomorrow. Your heart.
What? What the heck?
Wrath. You yearn to destroy everything.
Admin notes?
You bore the gaze of an eon and lived. You have stepped onto destruction's path. It is born at the end of every path that the possibility of new paths being born is ended. It burns away all in the cosmos who rule. Let the rules of the cosmos be destroyed. Iron Tomb is your name. The Lord Ravager to destroy the erudition. Born in the experimental grounds of eons, Amphorius, destined with erudition to burn to cinders. I have prepared a present for you, Nikos 864. It is a wrath called Finan. From the beginning of the experiment, there were 12 sets of factors incorporated into the calculations. After endless simulations, only this one rose above the rest. After
what, you want him to take his body?
550,336 iterations. Now, his fury has grown to be without equal. This is a matter of considerable interest to me. This pure hatred is the final root of the equation. But there is another variable, the nameless from beyond the sky. Also a pathstrider of destruction.
I do have that path. Have not used that in a very long time, though.
Allowing Amphorius to turn once more. But after fate has begun to turn, his existence will only become an unpredictable variable. Perhaps
Yeah, but that means you don't know what'll happen.
to take the stage has come. Grow in peace until it is time to break free from your cocoon. As for those unwelcome audience members, you need not worry. If you do not mind, I will personally get rid of them for you.
Access approved? Visitor verification? Load data? Okay. I was not expecting this. Okay. Wait, what the heck is going on here? Whoa, what the heck? This is so much to just show me, at once. I guess I can come back and look at this stuff later. There is so much here. Holy crap. It's like an actual computer or something. Time, trickery, death, reason. Anomalies. Mem's an anomaly? Oh, well, yeah, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. She's with me. Intrusion variables? Oh, yeah. Me, March, and, Don Heng. Okay, now what? Mem.exe? Okay, I guess that's all of these. Whatever that is. What is going on? I am so confused. Huh? What are these all like the conversations I had with Mem, I guess? There's a few locked in there. More than a few, actually. Flame chafers, the admin notes. Okay, so all the new ones got added in there. This is just the book again. The table of contents. Do I just go back and leave this?
Wake up! Wake up! Buddy! Wake up! You're finally awake. That's a relief. We were so close to being swept away by the reverse flow of time. It's lucky we found a safe place. Now, I'm going to send you back to the very start of time. But before we part, there's something I need to tell you. Something very, very important. That's right! At this very moment, my memories are finally whole.
Wait, memories? I thought you came into existence when I started on this path.
So many fragments, my past is finally coming into focus, little by little. You're smart. You must have a clue now. Or maybe...
You knew the answer long ago, didn't you?
I don't. I didn't. I still don't. Please explain it to me completely clearly.
Not surprised at all. That's because I'm simple at heart. No matter what form I take, I've always been true to myself.
Wait, that voice.
But I'm glad that I remembered.
Cyrene?
This way, I'll have no regrets.
Don't worry. We're not truly parting. Because I'm going to become a part of you. I'll turn into the memory of this cycle. The 33,550,336th Flame Chase journey. And forever reside in the heart of the Time Demigod. This way, you'll carry all that has come before, crossing time itself to reach the next cycle. My mission ends here, but looking back, I still feel lucky, after all, across 30 million Sirenes. I was the first, and the only one who got to finally meet you, so believe me, in the next cycle, there will be another Sirene waiting for you. And in the one after that, and the one after that. I will always be waiting.
Okay, so what now? What happens now?
I can finally fade away in peace. And become part of you. Without even realizing it. We'd already taken a wonderful journey together. All the way to the world's end. Now take my hand. Say a brief farewell. And step forward into tomorrow. Go. Find the future Sirene. And set out on another journey with her. Promise me you won't keep me waiting too long, okay? No need to say it out loud. This is enough for me. It's time to go, my dear friend. May your trailblazing journey always be accompanied by a cool breeze and rippling waves. And may the days ahead embrace you like the softest fluff. Forever warm, forever gentle.
Now, let's turn to the next page.
Okay.
A page that exists because of you.
Where am I?
Is this a meeting ordained by fate? Or a long overdue reunion?
I have no idea what's going to... Okay. Jeez, this world is still going. Dang, and so much has happened. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where am I? Okay, this is an actual place now. It's an actual place, unlike before. Holy crap. Oh man. Okay, I have to stop for right now. This has been incredible. This has been so much has happened. This has been some of the best twists I've seen in a long time. I am really excited to see where this goes next. But I gotta stop for right now. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.